Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moons. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the AAC. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Boston College Eagles offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. He wants to pass it on second down. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. So the UConn Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Huskies want to move quickly. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
The give from the gun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Huskies are marching down the field. Motion from the offense. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. With jet sweep pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And first down for the offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He made the catch, and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The field goal is no good, and the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Boston College will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. This is a spot you see many... But not this time. Just inside the 40. The UConn offense goes back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads it left. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
At the 34. And that's a first down for the offense.
Give to the running back. Keeps the legs moving. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Snowed under by the defense. The Huskies want to pick up the tempo. He's looking to throw on third and short. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now from inside the red zone. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
3, Boston College, 0.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Grabs it in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Boston College right back to the line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The run to the left. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups.
Can anyone catch him? And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Husky!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Boston College, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short.
Neutrals on defense.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. Makes the catch and knocked down. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And the ball is picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The give to the back. Really nice stop there from...
With the carry.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. By using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. To the ground with the back. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. 30 short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Good, solid tackle. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Looking to pass on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a crease to the left. Smashes through. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They'll throw it on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. finds his man down the middle.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of big completions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
On second down, looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Boston College. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Man, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great... It's tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Snap in the shotgun. Swings it out to his running back. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Just drives it between the uprights. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate.
Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. UConn quick to the line. He's back to throw on second down. Makes his connection. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd down coming up.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Spits it out to the back. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. He's going to pass. And the timing just a hair off. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Power football with the run. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Firing deep. And it's caught inside the 15. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Boston College! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payment.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Boston College, 17.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UConn going back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this group.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. UConn quick to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. quickly to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The UConn offense goes back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Using his feet. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Makes the grab on the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. UConn will have to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the gun, give on the inside. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll throw it on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Coming after it. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. The back goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Boston College will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UConn going back to work on offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. UConn will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Leaves it with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Runs through the tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. They tack on a little extra here in the 4th and just about set to break this long losing streak.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll go with a direct snap. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. UConn quick to the line. They're getting this guy lathered up. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll set up to throw. They're bringing heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's open on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes a connection. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The snap sets up the throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on second down after the short completion.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Hits him in stride of the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, UConn.
They'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man on the right. And they swarm him under. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W.